Hello everybody, this is Tina with Tia's Treasures, and I finally have for you, I believe this is the November 2025 card kit. Yeah, I could, well, maybe I should have had this open before I started recording. At any rate, let's see what we've got. I have got some glitter. Did I order glitter? Or did they get, well, I think maybe that just came. I don't know. I don't remember. I do know I ordered some dies that came with this. I ordered the matching dies that came with the, that match the stamp set in here. We have a small thanks die set. And then I did order a With Sympathy script die because I needed one of those. So anyhow, let's take a look at this card kit and see. I'm not sure if this goes with it must go with the kit somehow. I don't remember. Let me take a look. Okie dokie. I don't remember much about what's in this kit, except I do remember what the stamp set looked like. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, that's what those dies are for. And what do I have? I have some tarnished brass distress paint, some glossy accents. I have so many of these. A mini Charms apple pie pop. I have, it comes with a Ranger little paintbrush. And that must be for the paint. Like I said, I'm not sure about that. Did that come with the kit? I have to look. This stamp set, or stamp, this card kit is called Give Thanks, and it comes with a 4x6 clear stamp set, which is this one, 4x6. That's tiny. I'm used to the bigger ones that come in here. 4x6, Counting Blessings. That's this one. And so that is what this die set cuts out. We have all the sentiments and the little wheat. I hope I'm in frame. So we got all the sentiments, and this cuts out the little wheat. So that'll be nice. And then Simon Says stamp, CZ Design, Small Thanks. So this is the Small Thanks little stamp set, the 3x4. And so, yeah, that's what this die set cuts out, the different thanks. Obviously, it doesn't cut out all these because you could use just any sort of little guillotine cutter or the dies that we have. Okay, so we have that and that. And that, this is kind of nice, though. Happy Thanksgiving. I can honestly say I have never sent out a card that said Happy Thanksgiving, but I bet like a place setting or something that would look good at. May it be blessed with friendship, family, and love, sending warm, heartfelt wishes from our home to yours. Well, that would be nice, like to send my sister, maybe. Thankful for you, love and blessings on this Thanksgiving. Grateful to count you among my blessings. That's kind of nice. So with that, oh, and we have this gorgeous, gorgeous red maple die with the thanks and the stencil. That's what I was looking forward to playing with. You can do this red maple, which the Simon Says little ink cubes will do that really nicely. We've got the sangria, the honey, and well, it's not cabbage. There's three different, the oranges. I guess if you use them together, I don't know. It doesn't say what color it used on here, but I have all the positively saturated inks, so I could pull out the colors that go with this, and then we could cut it out. That would be fun. Anyhow, what else is on here? Comes with this. We have the ink cubes, honey, cabbage, sangria, petunia, 10 double-sided sheets of craft consortium metal treasures 6x6 pattern paper. We'll look at those in a second. A bottle of Ranger mini glossy accents, a bottle of Tim Holtz Ranger distress tarnished brass paint, which we've got, 1 jar of Tim Holtz Ranger distress tinsel glitter. Okay, that's what that is. That is a pretty color, the little tinsel. And then 1 Ranger paintbrush, 1 sheet of Tim Holtz Ideology Gold 6x9 metallic cardstock. That would be this. 1 sheet each of Simon Says Stamp Ivory and Rainforest Heavyweight cardstock. So we have the ivory and the, is that ivory? And I guess that's ivory and rainforest. Okay. And we said the Craft Consortium metallic texture 6x6 pattern paper. Are these double-sided? Okay. That looks like hammered brass. And oh, these are kind of some neat little textures. That looks like one of those like step up, like on a truck or whatever. I'm so verbose and articulate tonight. It has been a while since I recorded, so you're probably like, what are you rambling on about? Oh, that's pretty. It's got the pinks and some patinas. That's some nice rust patina going there. Some blues and the greens, kind of with the copper and the rust. That's not bad. Oh, I do like this. I bet I couldn't have, I'm turning it around. Which way do I want it to go? It's obviously rust, but that would be really neat to see out in like the real world somewhere, to see a rust pattern like that. That's a pretty cool rust pattern too, with the patinas. This one, it's okay. I prefer this side. And this gray metal is not too bad. Have another one of these that kind of go same kind of dealio. I don't know what that's called. Somebody would know. I don't know what it's called. And this one here with the gray and the scratches, and those are kind of neat though. I'll have to find something to do with these. Well, let me think on it. We definitely have to make some cards here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but $5 off your next order. So put this to the side, but let me think about what I'm going to do and come up with some different card ideas, and definitely have to use some of these. I know I'm going to use this leaf. I just love this. Love it, love it, love it. I know I'm a little like overdue for putting out some content. I had some Halloween stuff I wanted to put out, and before I knew it, like, oh no, it was Halloween. It's a little late. So we'll just have to do this. Definitely get this out real soon before Thanksgiving, that's for sure. And I will be right back with some cards. Okie dokie. I have got, for our first card, I've got our stencils, our little maple leaf stencils, and we've got some silver backgrounds along with I cut out the thanks 2 ways. I've got the thanks with the shadow layer and the individual letters, but when you cut out the individual letters, you are left with this gorgeous stylistic bunch of letters that you can put on the shadow layer as well. It fits perfectly. And so I did it both ways. If you see, the word die and the shadow layer are the exact same size, so you're able to do that. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, the silver on the gray background. Oh, well, they're both silver with a gray background, but which one? I'm not sure yet, so we'll get there. And I have got the exact same shiny silver background for our frame as I do the letters. And I am going to take some purples. They're like petunia, pansy, and aster. Now, I was looking at my grays, and none of the Simon Says grays particularly match this color of gray background, this paper. We've got some that have like a more warm color and like kind of a brownish gray, and then one that's a more bluer gray, but I did not see one that's got this color gray. So I thought the purples looked pretty good, and we're going to use those. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start with the lighter. I don't know how any of these are going to look. We're just going to experiment. Why not? Okay. And I've got some big old Rainbow Splash blending brushes here. And we're just going to use those. You can see this kind of gives a purpley gray look, which is why I think it's going to go really well with this silver background that we've got. I don't even think we need to switch blending brushes. Okay. Now there are 4 stencils, but we do not have to use the one, I believe, that is just this maple leaf like that. I don't think it's going to add anything. We'll see. See what happens. I didn't like experiment with any of these stencils before I started filming. I'm just like, let's just film and go for it. And where is my nice microfiber cloth? I'm just going to wipe that off. And now let's put this one on here. Let's try to line that up. And don't have to worry about it being perfect because we've got one more stencil yet. Does that go down there? I'm not exactly, oh, well, you know what? We just need to kind of line it up with our paper more than anything. I mean, it's an A2 stencil and A2 paper, so I mean, how hard can it be? I was trying to like line it up to different things, and it's like, no, you don't need to do that. You just need to line it up to your paper. So this is the pansy. This is the mid-tone. And these are really pretty colors. And I mean, you can have like purplish leaves, right? I don't know, it could. Okay. And let's go ahead and wipe that off. And we are going to try, we have one more to put down, one more stencil. And it's going to look really neat when it's done. I hope it's going to look really neat when it's done anyway. This one actually lines up more than any of the other ones did to the leaf itself. You can see the little areas And because my paper and my stencil is the same size, my grip mat's not really helping. Okay. And this is Aster. Pretty Aster color. Ooh, that wasn't good, was it? That was, what did I do there? I bent it, but where is it supposed to be bent? Did I bend it back? Did I bend it forward? I think, yeah, be careful, people. Don't do what I just did. That was supposed to be right like that. So I just have to hold it now because that was this little bitty piece that went that way. And I wasn't paying close enough attention, I guess, and noticing that there are little pieces that are shooting through the stencil. So be careful and don't do that, people. Just because I did it, don't you do it. And now we have to be careful when we wipe this off that we go in the direction of these little bitty pieces there so we don't bend them back again. Okay, see that? Well, we got that one there and that little piece that sticks out there. And now let's take a look at our leaf. And looks pretty good. I like that. Let's kind of just get that a little bit. Okay. Now what we are going to do, besides moving our purple inks out of the way, move those over to the side, I am going to take the die, where did I put it? And we are going to cut out this leaf. And I think we're going to end up with a little bit of a white border around. And I'm trying not to get my head in the way. I mean, because nobody needs to see my head. Look at there. And what I do want to do is, because we're still, if you notice, we got a little off-centered. I want to go ahead and blunt this white a little bit by just rubbing my blending brush over it so it's not that stark white. Okay, now let me go ahead and we are going to figure out where these pieces are going to go together. So let's go ahead and glue this down. I have 3 side opening cards. I figured, I do a top opening. I haven't done side openings for a while. So, side openings it is. And hopefully get that all centered on my card base. I don't know, no matter what I do tend to always have a little bit of white peeking out for the most part of my card bases. It's just, can't seem to avoid it for some reason. Anyhow, I did cut these down, these pattern paper. This is cut to 4 by 5 1/4. And put that right there, get that all centered. So we got a nice little silver frame, and we're going to put our leaf right there. Now, do we like the thanks or the thanks? I'm kind of going with this one, I think. I'm going to use this one. We'll save this for later. Now, could I pop this up? Sure. I don't tend to pop things up a whole lot. I don't know if it's just because I like flatter cards, or if it's laziness, which in my case it could very well be, or any number of things. Okay, put that right there. It's kind of almost monochromatic looking in a sense. Now I think we are going to pop up our thanks because it's right on top of that stem. So let me grab my little, grab some little foam squares here. And we will figure these out. Look, that's like sticking up there. Come on, now stick down. And this is not perfectly centered, but that's because it's a leaf and it doesn't need to be. And I'm just gonna put these down. And am I gonna have a space for that? Yeah, right there. I'm thinking I like that a lot. You know what we need? We need some little silver confettis, I think. And do I have silver confetti? Oh, sure. I got like everything. Just a matter of where is the silver confetti that I have? Where are we going to find it? And are you going to be patient enough for me to look for it? Okay. And now we need to move that over just a bit, and it's stuck down. I didn't press it down, but it started to stick. Thanks. Okay, let's get some silver confetti. I can speak. I swear I can. I have silver pearls. I just, grabbed behind me, and these were right there. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use some silver pearls. And these are just the perfect match on this card. I like start talking, and then I like quit talking, and then I start talking again. I hope everybody had a great Halloween and onward into Thanksgiving now. And I was looking forward to like having Thanksgiving, but then I found out that my Thanksgiving is going to be very, very small. I might only have 2 of my children here. 2 decided they don't want to go to both houses every year anymore. And I'm like, I don't blame them. That's just too much to eat at one place, then have to run over to the other in-law and eat there. And then my son, well, he'll probably be here. So it'll be my daughter, her husband, and my son. My son's wife might be going to California with her mother because her father just died and her mother wants to go see her mother. So my daughter-in-law will be going to her grandmother's, which I don't blame her at all. When you lose a parent, you know, that can be really rough, and so she wants to be there to support her mother. And they will visit the grandma, which would be nice. I'm sure grandma would love having them at Thanksgiving. So this is card number 1, thanks. Now for card number 2, this is going to be an easy little card here. I have got a piece of the pattern paper. I've got a piece of Desert Storm cardstock that I stamped Love and Blessing using Woodsy ink. And that's going to be our background. And this we are going to cut out. If I could see where I just threw the die. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm losing stuff because I got stuff all over the place. We're going to cut out the maple leaf out of this paper. I just have to see where I put the maple leaf. I had it. I put it to the side so I'd have it for this card. And I lost it. Oh, I see what I did. I put it on top of the stamp and it was kind of hard to see. So what I want to do was, I just think this blue and this rust color is so pretty. Man, I've kind of had this all over the place and I just kind of like it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut that out. This is going to be an easy card. I'm all for the easy cards. Let's go ahead and pop this up, being as we do have the little pieces of foam tape again that I just got out, and where I put them. I love it. I lose stuff as soon as I like move. I just had those and I've lost them already. I lost my little pieces of foam tape. No worries, I'm still gonna pop it up because I have a ton of foam tape. I just have to reach behind me in a drawer and pull it out. And hello everyone, hi there. As I like to write on my cardstock, write happy messages. I know, is hi a happy message? It's not a sad message. Okay, let me grab some foam. And we have some foam pieces. And more foam pieces so I don't have to be... Oh, that's really pretty though too. That's the opposite of the way I was going to go. Love those patina look. It's like just so nice looking. And you have the copper with the patina. You ever stop to think about with the Statue of Liberty, how it might have looked before it got that beautiful green patina on it? You know, back when it was actually copper, that had to look really, really cool. I wonder how long it kept the copper look. I don't think it would have been too long, considering the salt water from the ocean would have been hitting it. I think that would have caused it to turn a nice copper patina even a little quicker than, like, say, if you just had copper in your yard outside that you wanted it to turn. That's going to be a longer wait because the salt water corrodes it quicker. And I think, okay, let's go ahead and kind of put that at a little angle that way. And, you know, some little gems of some sort would be nice. What do we have? We have some red ones. These are just on my desk. Got some cool ones and some warm ones, and these oh, these got some little yellow ones in there. Let's see, I think these are pastel colors, but it looks like these little yellow gems. Is this yellow or is this orange? I can't tell. Is that the same colors? It's pretty, just the same. I am going to use those. And yeah, not all these colors go, but enough of them. And of course, they're upside down, most of them, the ones I want. The yellow's kind of nice. Yellow. but I don't like the yellow. I like them all the same. Are those like, I can't tell if those are pink. No, I don't think they're pink because that's, I honestly, I can't tell what color those are. I plopped them down and they kind of look a little pink, but they look pretty good with this just the same. So I think we're going to use those. And I thought I had some clear gems up here on my desk, some little clear confettis. I don't see any clear confettis right now. That's the only bad thing. I don't always look for embellishments before I start. I think, okay, I have everything I need, but I don't. I have like half of what I need, maybe different, some glue, and maybe I have like some different inks and my stamps and dies, but I forget like foam tape, and I forget embellishments. And that's a shame because embellishments really add something to our cards, I think. At any rate, this is card number 2. And I do like, that is pink, I think, but I like it. Kind of almost rose goldy looking. Okay, so that was card 2. And now for card 3 here, I've got a blue background. I've got a piece of pattern paper. I've got the word thanks that I went ahead and I used glitter cardstock, or not glitter cardstock. I used Desert Storm cardstock with some glittery gold embossing powder. This is Hero Arts gold glitter. And the reason I want the glitter embossing powder is because I think we are going to use the Distress glitter tinsel. And what I am going to do is I'm going to use this blue cardstock, and I'm going to use this to use our stencil again. And I'm using the blue color because I just think, why not? Why not? That way we'll have a little blue outline at the end when we put it and cut it out, because we are going to use that die again, the maple leaf die. So let's start this with, which one do we want to start with? This is the one that we almost broke. Let's start with this die this time, this die. Maybe if I figured out how to speak properly, we're going to start with this stencil. There's no particular order that these are in, as far as I can tell. And we're going to use, I have some sky and some dusk. I'm not going to use night. I have got pucker. I want to use this orange, and I hope it doesn't turn to mud. It shouldn't if we are lucky. We are going to use this. I think we'll use it when, should we use it on this one, or should we use it on, and that one would have been, actually, let's regroup. We're going to use the pucker on this stencil here. And so we're going to move that off to the side, and we'll start with this stencil in the blues. Now, if we use pucker, we're going to end up with the stem, and I don't want the stem to be pucker, but we can fix that easily. And we'll start with some sky for this one. And again, we'll use one of these nice rainbow splash blending brushes. I think I got these on clearance last year. So I got a bunch of them I haven't used yet, so they've got no color on them. And we have our blue there. It's real pretty. It's a pretty blue with the sky, and it's not going to look the same color as it will on like white cardstock exactly. I think we all know that. And move that to the side. And now this one. And we will use the darker cardstock. And we will not this time go so crazy that we screw up a little bit on these spots here. Okay. Dusk. I'm going to be carefuler this time to go with the stencil. Pouncing works really well with this kind of stuff too if you've got pouncers, which I have pouncers, I just haven't used them recently. I think it almost sounds like it's raining outside. I don't think it is. I honestly think it's people taking their garbage cans out. Now why that sounds like rain, it just does. It's kind of got that like pitter-pattery sound. Or I could just be like losing my mind and not know what I'm talking about. And again, when I try to wipe this off, I gotta be careful with this stencil. See, like keep lifting it up. It's just a shame. See where I'm like, well, it could be worse things than like ruining. If that ends up getting folded back or something, this stencil is still going to be really pretty. And this is the one we wanted to use lastly. I'm going to put that right there. And we're going to use this again because I want the stem to be blue. The stem is blue, but we're going to do the little areas here and pucker, and we're going to hope for the best and hope that the brown that we are trying to achieve still has a little bit of the orange look. I guess we could put it over this and get a little bit more of a brown look for that stem. Now, when we peel this back, we've got to find where we're going to put our glitter, because we're going to use some of the glossy accents, and we're going to use glitter and glossy accents, which means I will have to let this dry overnight and come back in the morning and finish this last card. Oh, look at that. I do like the way that looks. Get that over here. Get this. Get some glossy accents. And where do we want to put this? Let's put a little bit going just down the middle here and a little up this way. And you can see where the cardstock color, I've missed some areas. I didn't adjust the stencil perfectly, which is okay. Give us some spots to put our glitter. And we're just going to put that there, a little here, a little up this way, maybe a little here, and a little bit there, and there. Okay, we don't want it overwhelmed with glitter. Let's see what we came up with. We'll put our glitter down. I mean, it shouldn't take that long really to dry, but oh, look at that. It's kind of, I'm gonna use a little brush, but it's like sparkling all over the place. I'm gonna let that dry, and then we will brush it off a bit and then cut that out. Let's funnel that back in there. I'm getting glitter everywhere, which is okay. I don't mind. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry and cut that out. And when I come back in the morning, because I've got some stuff to do now, it'll be a little bit of a different light source, you guys see. Get that. Okie dokie, this is dry, and I think it's gorgeous. Just simply, I mean, look at that. I went ahead and I die cut it. And I also have this little thanks that I think, did I show it to you? I'm not sure, but at any rate, it's using Heroes Sparkle Gold and this stamp right there, and we die cut it out. And let's go ahead and get our stuff glued down. And I went ahead and I found some confetti to match our little twinkle. So let's get this going here. And this is gonna be awesome. Yeah. And hello, everyone. Yeah, I know we did hi on one card. Hi and hello. And a little scribbles there with our glue. And let's go ahead and get this situated. And we're gonna pop that up, because why not? As Amy R would say, why not? Why not? We can, so we're going to, and hopefully, I don't know if you were around for my last episode of Why We Cry, but yeah, I cut myself with scissors cutting this foam tape. Not this particular foam tape itself, but a roll of foam tape, because I just snipped my finger. And it was just, yeah, the Tina Marie show. I just went snip and I caught my finger. And look at that. We are going to not be able to fit a whole piece. But because this is pattern paper, I would like to have a smaller piece there. I wonder if we cut this and then just cut it in half. This is a thinner foam tape. This is not your mama's foam tape, but I am not sure where I got this. I just don't remember. Probably like from with a cherry on top or somewhere like that. And wouldn't that have been bad if that would have landed on the wrong side there and not wanting to come off of our leaf, our gorgeous leaf. And put that to the side, and let's go ahead and take all this foam tape off. And It is just a glorious day outside today. It's, well, it says it's 56 out there. Look at this cute little background I got of my dog. It's like a new background that you can get photos, I guess, and one of them is pets. And it rotates through my pets. Mostly, though, it just has my dog, Bruce. I don't know why it doesn't want to have Eddie on there. Let's cut that off. That's a little bit overlapping. Yeah, Eddie is my other dog. I have two little beasts, and they like to bark when I am recording. So far, knock on wood, they haven't done it yet, but they haven't seen anyone they want to bark at. That's why. Give them a minute, and they'll, like, I'm sure, run upstairs and bark at something. Okay, we're going to put that there, and that did not go down even at all. It's like, no, what are we going to do? I'm going to try to rip it off. And oh, see, what did I say? What did I say? Do you hear him barking? Look at that. I was able to get it up a bit, and we're going to try to get that a little evener. Is that a word? Evener, more even. Well, it's better than it was. There's got a little piece of paper sticking out there. And there we go. And you're not even going to know that happened when I'm done. Let's put a little piece of foam tape there, because that's kind of sticking that way. And we have a little bit of foam here still. See, this is how I cut myself before. I had it too close to my skin, and I just snipped my finger. It's not a pleasant sensation. And yeah, I need a smaller piece. I don't know, like half of that. Let's bend that, because I'm a doofus and you can't see what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to take the release paper off of that, but it's not cooperating. You know, but what is a video, Tiaza's Treasure video, without some sort of calamity? Okay, so let's get our beautiful leaf down. See, everybody's going to be staring at this leaf because it's so pretty. Nobody's going to have any time to look at the background, because they're going to be like, look at that beautiful glitter leaf. It's like, whoa, that is just awesome. So get this down. I swear this stencil made this card kit worth every penny. Of course, I probably could have gotten away with just buying the pattern paper and the stencil. I don't know. I like it all, though. Okay, and this thanks, I think we're going to put over here, because we have this spot. It's not, you know, in your face. You got to kind of tilt it to see the thanks, I think. I think so, because of the way the glitter catches your eye. But I thought, because we're doing the glitter here, that I thought the glitter on this little embossing would be really pretty. Let's like stick that down. And now let's go ahead and use some of these confetti, little gold, almost gold iridescent. And knowing me, these probably came with the card kit, because I don't buy a lot of confetti outright, because I have so much of it. And let's, it popped up. Did you see that kind of just try to jump out of the tray? And I think, is that good? Yeah. Let's, well, I'm just going to use this, because this is right here. And you can use glossy accents as glue, and it dries clear, and it's great for using it, you know, under glitter. You could use regular glue that dries clear though as well. Is that like two? For some reason, this feels and looks like two pieces. Look at that. I was right. I had one hiding. It thought it was going to get away with being on my card by hiding under another little piece of confetti. There we go. And I think I'm just going to have the 3, and that's going to be it. There might be another piece hiding there too, but if there is, it'll pop off sooner or later. Okay, let me know what card's your favorite, please. I love to hear from you. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much. At any rate, just give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, even if you don't subscribe. And let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. Okay, so we have got our first card there, our little purple leaf and thanks. And I love that one. I love all of these. And then we've got our second card here, our love and blessings, with this beautiful pattern paper maple leaf. And lastly, the card we just finished, our little thanks with the blues and the orange, which on this blue cardstock gives it more of a brownish orange look, which is exactly what I wanted. And again, this is just glossy accents with our beautiful tinsel glitter sprinkled on top of it. And the tinsel is a gold glitter. I think they're coming out with this year. This has been out before. And before, it only came in these small little jars. I don't know if Ranger's going to make bigger jars. I still have it when it originally came out. It came out with glitter and tinsel. And then it also had a garland glitter, which was more silver. So we had kind of a silver and a gold. But this is a really subtle gold. It's really pretty. Anyhow, those are my 3 cards. Please let me know which one you like. And I will see you real soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.